Hello everyone, this is Hyperion-Blue-GT here for today's video on Gran Turismo 7 after I just finishing up from part 1 through 177 of the full walkthrough, and here I am right now. We'll bring out with a return of custom race as I will go underway. For this main part of the video, as I will go on for the main topic as I will use with a Chevrolet Corvette CR1 6th generation 2009 with my U.D.R.S iNSport livery. This will have to get down and go showcase to have a major lineup to go for the welcoming party. We'll go U.D.R.S iNSport Real Car Series. So I just kept working so hard out there for 3 years, and here I am right now in 2025. We'll go ready up to have a major set to have some few of my OCs. We'll go in real car style to have our own kind of a U.D.R.S iNSport livery and personalized variation, which is very much more welcome at any time. But as I had to come up with some good plans and idea for myself, that brings out to have some expansion opportunities for custom race if you're about to go play on the PS4 or PS5 version on GT7, and especially of course Gran Turismo still be 2.1 as well. So looks like as I'm about to be ready up, get set, and go for the welcoming party, we'll have to take 3 races at once as a new day awaits. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's begin and ready to go for the start of the brand new custom race to go underway. It's been a while since a lot of good excitement updates out there from the previous past and currently to go forward in the present out there around in GT7. For the moment, as I had to be prepared to go 3 racetrack only to choose on any location on Americas, Europe, and Asia Oceania to have some few racetrack available and track layouts as well. As I'm about to go start out to be at Blue Moon Bay Speedway, this was to take 19 of my OCs are about to be ready up to have their own kinds of real cars. Will go in infield A. Once you're about to have a lot of organized settings just to make sure to have your own kind of the event after all events has been finishing up to go in the progress in about 100% complete. So I had to go open up on my own settings and entered iNSport Real Car Series, what to be prepared to go grid start and have myself on 20th position to take a good look on opponents will be revealed on the grid position. So 19 of my OCs, including myself, is about to go listed in reveal showcase to have some different kinds of road car, and especially for only a single professional tune car like the RE Amira FD3S RX7 on 13th position has been set by Angela Keynes. So gonna have to start out to have a grid order, and first up, Tanner Ferns in the Ford GT40 Mark 1 1966. Second place is Horizon Haynes, is now driving with a Nissan Soleil 1998. Third place is my most beloved OC ever yet, Lexia Dempis in the Jaguar F-Type R Coupe 2014. Fourth place is the blue hair girl herself, Cerulean Rivers, and she's going in to be driving with a Subaru Impreza Coupe WRX Type R STI version 6 1999. Fifth place, the red hair girl herself, Janet Watkins in the Nissan C Performance 2023, is ready up to go modern C sports car. Sixth place is the car collector enthusiast is Genesis Briggs, as he's about to be choosing with a 1997 Toyota Super RC, followed by in 7th place is my wingman. 7th place is my wingman / class sergeant of the U.D.R.S, Henry Hardenick Richards in the Mitsubishi GTO Twin Turbo 1991, which is his most kind of a favorite sports car of the JDM model. 8th place from Chile is Gash Fernandez in the Toyota GRA6 RC 2021, right next to position 9, Jerry Collins in the Chevrolet Corvette CR-1 4th generation 1989. But what's not to forget about the pink beloved OC of myself is Carden Keynes in 10th place as she goes on in the Nissan 180SX Type X 1996. And here is the snow girl herself, Breezy Winters, as she goes on in the Porsche 911 GT3 Type 997 2009 in 11th place. but also to have the 12th position is now been well listed to have a non-U.D.R.S operator, which is one specialist from the Terran Dominion is Lance Laudenson Reyes, as he goes on to be using with the Chevrolet Camaro SS 2016. And as I already said this before, on 13th position is Angela Keynes, which is Carden's cousin. But right over here on the 14th place driver, which is the new one, is Scarletta Lima in the Aston Martin Vantage 2018. Denzel Carlton is now been entered and go on debut in 15th place for the Porsche 911 GT3 RS Type 991 2016. And here's my own kind of a OOC from B-Spec is Sal Vandenberg in 16th place will go for the Ferrari F50 1995. But there's Davis Bennett in 17th place for the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9 MR GSR 2006. Arcadia Paladias in 18th place for the Lamborghini Gallardo LP560 Dashboard 2008. And last but not least for Mila Regina in 19th place as she goes on to go driving fashion in the KTM Expo R 2012. So I got all set to be ready up to have my own OCs to join the party, go race, calculate performance, and see how it turns out to go for the matter of difficulty that I just have been prep up and go call out by the starting grid order to have myself and my OCs will do the welcoming party to go open in season. So viewers, as I really think about playing myself to go for a different kind of a brand new event after the previous season from the Gran Turismo World Series, Nations Cup, and Manufacturers Cup, along with the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup from the previous season, as ever said to be move on and carry on will go in forward. But what's more important is I had to be ready to go for a change-up race difficulty to be used in World Circuits as I'm about to go racing in hard difficulty. But that's right, I'm about to go full racing competitive and my OCs are really down for it to have a good kind of a grid start, and the race itself is going to have to take an organized, challenging opportunity. We'll go 5 laps around the course. But first up, Blue Moon Bay Speedway, infield A layout to go in forward direction. Here I come. Then it's time to start the engine. Countdown begins in 3, 2, 1. And we're off for a great start of a racing introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, Gran Turismo players, this is U.D.R.S iNSport Tech. The United Defense Reformation Service is about to have the very first official race in the Road Car Series will go underway. I mean, look at my OCs. They're about to go all in and they just really want to go for a racing fun of a lifetime. But I really do bet all that practice work is about to get things to go for a road car racing competition. So here comes the second sector. Just have to take a good clean turn, and looks like Mila is doing well to go faster up in 12th position with her KTM Expo R 2012. But heads up, short hairpin coming up, so I had to go overtake in 10th position with my cutie OC Carden in the Nissan 180XX Type X, as I had to catch up with 9 remaining operators is now going faster to be pro on expert. Third sector coming up, let's go exit on the infield A, and final corner coming up to go faster on the inside. Very nice and very awesome, so strap yourselves in, viewers. The first lap is about to go clear until lap number 2 will go higher up to have a better amount of the challenge. And look over here, viewers. My beloved OC Lexia Dempis is in 5th place with her Jaguar F-Type R Coupe is catching up to Cerulean Rivers in 4th place with the Subaru Impreza version 6 as I'm about to go double overtake at my 2 girls. Turn 2 coming up. Moving on in 4th place, it looks like Denzel Carlton is doing well to be driving with a Porsche 911 GT3 RS Type 991 2016. But he is also to become as the new member of the United Defense Reformation Service, but trust me, he got the good skills and good motivation to have a good matter of sports car is the best variety choice to pick. And there goes Breezy Winters in 3rd place. She's going chill and driving competent to have a good kind of a 2009 Porsche 911 GT3 to have a good type, as I'm about to go overtake her current position by exiting on the final turn to get nearly there. Type 997 overtakes and moving on in third place. But this will get better. It's time to get toughened up and get focused to go offense because of the chilled pepper. It's about to get a little bit more heated up to have a high level. Halfway there coming up, third lap times the charm and still remains in third place. But look here, viewers, Denzel Carlton just took the faster lap time in 1 minute 18.264 seconds, is doing well as he's about to catch up to Genesis Briggs in the Toyota Supra RC 1997. I bet two of my boys are about to go one-on-one battle, but make it much more room for more is going to get a little bit more interesting to have a battle in first place between three U.D.R.S iNSport liveries. So here it comes. The lineup information is about to get shaped up and go competent to see which kinds of different specified vehicles is the most. The Supra, the 911 GT3, or the Corvette CR1 6th generation 2009. Better have your boats and bets. This race is going to get a little bit more high level out there to take the good choice of the rarity selection. And look at it go. I've already took the lead and go stunt performance to have a good exit on the final corner to be in the fourth lap. We'll be coming up to have a penultimate run. But not yet as ever, as I had to go racing in time attack, so hope I'm ready. It's going to get a little bit hard work and concentration to go for the racing line is all about to go for achieve of success. Got to make a good full control, stay on it. It looks like over here on position 8 is Sal Bendenberg in the Ferrari F50 as he's about to catch up to Arcadia Paladias in 7th place. But looks like my beloved OC Lexia has been dropped down to 6th place. She might have to catch up along with my wingman class sergeant Henry Colside Hardeneck Richards in 5th place for the Mitsubishi GTO Twin Turbo 1991. I bet two of my boys are about to catch up. This might have to go pack up and reinforce it to go racing and defense between myself and my Corvette CR1 6th generation is going to go ace up like a pro, like a true street racing icon since the Crew 2. But trust me, it's all about to have a different variation for the United Defense Reformation Service Racing Team Division. iNSport will always have their very own event to have the first race will be finishing up soon as the final lap is already here. So almost there. Got to make that first turn and right on the update to go average faster lap time by a minute 18.886 seconds as I had to catch up to beat Denzel Carlton's faster lap time. Okay, solid front work. Just make turn 3 to go clear, ace like a pro, and faster up to go competent and supercharged speed. Alright, very nice. Just hold it together. But man, looks like Genesis still might need to catch up to Denso. One Porsche still have a chance to catch up to my Corvette in the meantime as I had to get back and have the final sector is going to take the tough risk to see which one who will be the fastest. So here comes the final stretch, everybody. I'm about to go for it, and this will give a good achieved success on the podium finish as I got myself to go achieve and faster to go mark on the achieved checkpoint. So that's race 1 and 3 for the first ever racing introduction of the iNSport World Car Series, everybody. This is so awesome, and I've been planning for myself for a very long time after 3 years for my full walkthrough journey. But everybody really want to watch this video for the United Defense Reformation Service. It's all about competition real car, race car style, and give a good kind of a spirit of democracy is all about to have a true blue racing of success. But various of my OCs that have their own kind of different personality, that have a different style, but it's all about to have a good kinds of U.D.R.S will be labeled to go in style. But looks like the faster lap time is Sal Bendenberg in the Ferrari F50, just coming a long way, ends up in 4th place. But wow, he did very good, and he just took by 1 minute 16.079 seconds in the 5th lap. The total time as ever to be placed in 6 minutes 49.017 seconds as I got 1st place to go achieved by Ebert. So all that hard work will go warm up in qualifying session, and that brings out to have one race to go for 11 miles as I just took by 21.5 miles to go placement and update to go for a roulette ticket, and there you go right now to have a 4-star is now been received by Adili. Alright, let's have a good look on the replay. This will do very well to have a full moment until after having 3 races for myself for the custom race is much needed to have a good kind of a main part of the segment video. So look at my OCs go. They're about to be heading up to have a grid start and first turn to go right in to have a best place to be here to go crowded and suitable formation. Just wonderful, and the gangs all here are about to have a nice time to go out for a racing real car fun. Now I'll have to wait for the thumbnail image where I have to go close in, and nice one to go right here. But right next to Mila in the KTM Export R 2012, but this might need to have a good kind of a thumbnail image to get closer look, as I have to do all that hard work will take a matter of a lifetime. And there it goes. One good kind of a close-up, one good kind of a best replay has been earned and saved, and the results has been comes in for the outcome after race 1 is been done and clear. But only 2 more races to go. The next racetrack is about to get a little bit more things and interesting to have a best time to go racing in the urban highway. Then it's up to Tokyo Expressway for the second round for the InSportTech Real Car Series. We'll be ready up and have a tough challenge to go hard racing and competent motion to have a time progression on daytime or the nighttime. And so heading out for one of the 3 district layout is about to go east clockwise on highways to go faster in style. Time to have my settings to go loading up and add 1 more lap to go additional to be placed into the 6th. Have my opponents and my OCs will have to go organized in grid order. Let's have Tanner Burns to be placed up to be in 13th place. Just have Carden to be going around in 4th place right next to Jenna and Cerulean, and then Horizon, she'll have to be preferred to go in 14th place, and then Davis Bennett in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9 is going to have to be around in 9th place right next to Breezy and Jerry Collins. Gash Bernandez has to be preferred to be in 5th place right next to Genesis, and then Henry Richards is been still remain on 7th place. But I'll have to keep a good watchful eye on Denzel Carlton and Sal Bendenberg, as already been placed up automatically to go default and station to be in 16th and 17th place, while Arcadia is about to go in 10th place as well. Just might need to have Mila to be going up and update by the grid to be stay in 5th place from the 19th to go in number 5. It's well applied, and condition has to be set into midnight. Equal condition to be turned on, and let's go race number 2 in Urban City to go high speed and style. This will do very well to have a good track layout. Is my own favorite since Special Stage Route 5 from the previous Gran Turismo games from 1 to 6. But number 7, since Sport, it's all about to have your own real car to be having a grid start to be take place inside the tunnel. That's how it's going to get a lot of fun out there between myself and my fellow U.D.R.S OCs is going to have to go for a nighttime of the racing party. So once more, the grid start is about to get things to go different in order, so I will have to be stay below in 20th position right next to Denzel Carlton and Sal Bendenberg. So here it comes, and grid start will have to be revving up in about 3 seconds. TCS will go full action and display. Just look at it go. They're about to go faster up and proper mandatory warm-up to keep things up to go work in session. They're about to go right faster by coming out the tunnel. I'll have to keep a good maintained information, and then Karnan is going on the defense. But looks like Mila got the opening upper hand. She's going for it, and Davis Bennett is about to have the same pattern to go right on in as well. First turn coming up, Sector 2 is right on the chart. Okay, turn 2 is about to go around. This right to take the second session to go faster and curve up the line. Hang on, just have to go triple overtake. I'll have to get behind on Janice in 6th place. She might have to stay well and keep it much more steady for a Nissan C performance. I'm going for it, Jenna. Just find a good opening, and there you go. Alright, very nice and very awesome. Now, only 5 more road cars to go. Team InSport Tech will be raced well to be united as one. But looks like my first B-Spec guy is doing well. He's climbing up to go in 4th place by defended from Mila in 5th place for the KTM Expo R 2012. Now Cerulean is about to be prepared to go for defense until Davis Bennett is coming in to get closer within 0.3 seconds to go. But I'm getting closer out there to have the next 3 U.D.R.S liveries to have a style, matter, concentration to go overtake. But not yet to be clevered, and there goes to have a good place on the final corner to get things up, and final sector will go full stretch. Okay, there we go. The offense continues, and my Corvette will go faster and feel strong. Heck yes, and second lap, moving on in forward, but looks like Genesis just got the good right off the start for the upper hand with his Toyota Supra to took the faster lap time in 2 minutes, 21.809 seconds. Come on, Lexia, you can do it. Catch up to Genesis. I'll be there and rooting for you temporarily. Stay on the track. Just have to go back on turn 2. And Davis Bennett in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9 MR GSR is going away to have myself by a distant behind in 3.6 seconds. Got to hold it steady. Just like doing a matter of hard practice since the WTC 600 on the same course in early morning condition. Got the control well and almost there to catch up to my beloved OC. She got this one, viewers. I will be politely and race well to have a nice time to go in a date. Just find the opening. Just have to go closer, and next sector is coming up the block. Okay, very nice. Just wait until I had to make that good approach. Quite good, formidable, challenging, and good on the effort. Okay, that's the ticket. Work it like a team and driving well to have a good moment of the racing date highlight rear. So here comes the final sector in lap 2. This will have to go full stretch and accelerate my way to catch up to the Toyota Supra in about 4.6 seconds to go. But Genesis just took an update. This will have to go achieve well to be faster by 2 minutes, 12.267 seconds. Just look at it go. I'm about to go right in to catch up to my good buddy to have a good experience to be driving with Toyota Supras is a good true icon JDM sports car. Steady as it goes. Okay, doing good time to have a nice highway battle, but it's gonna be a quite barely reminiscence out there since playing on Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift from the original, and also to have the main Dateline series, including the reboot. But I haven't played it before. It's very much more good to enjoy to see some good kinds of Japanese vehicles around on highway cities. Alright, I'm almost there to catch up to Genesis in first place. He's waiting for me, viewers. This will get my Corvette and challenging with this good kind of a tuner car to go one-on-one battle to have an experience in the different role of a Kaido battle. But very nice and very awesome. But hold on, looks like faster lap time just received a notice. Breezy Winters just took the faster run in 2 minutes, 12.091 seconds. Keep racing well to stay chill. She got this one, viewers. She's on 4th place, and right next to Sal Vandenberg in 5th place is coming right in onto the top 5 position. As the racing battle goes on for Team U.D.R.S, for all the crew members out there, they just really want to go out and have a nice time of Tokyo Night Racing Battle. But as we're about to get closer to proceed onto the 4th lap, this race is going to get a little bit more longer out there to have a good party introduction. So here comes the 4th lap. 2 more to go, and faster lap time has been worked well to be improved by 2 minutes, 11.360 seconds. But bummer, looks like Sal Vandenberg just beat my lap time, and he already took by 2 minutes, 11.176 seconds. Alrighty then, time attack, let's do this, and just have to keep pulling out until the 6th lap. Might need to take a little bit more time later on. So as you may ever think about my own plans and ideas about the custom race, but however, as you may ever still enjoy watching the video, just feel subscribe to my YouTube channel for free and give a like and comment, and check out the links on the description down below. Alright, gonna have to keep going. Looks like Vandenberg is waiting for me until he's about to catch up to Genesis soon in 3rd place. He did a lot of good strategy, and looks like Scarlettra Lima is still actually trying to keep things up to go racing up and get forward out there with her Aston Martin Vantage 2018. But, well, maybe one of my new OCs, Scarlettra, which is very more passionate and very attractive, and she is also a succubus, but in that case, the United Defense Reformation Service may never heard about her, but well, she may be a very well keeper, but she also has different ways to keep her appearances to make her like a human form. It's like Karateka Mayday, but different kind of succubus will give a different kind of appearance. But I'll have to give that different style to see what it looks like, and I'll have to let your viewers know. But it takes time, because as an artist, making a new OC is going to be a very long time to have something to come up with a good personality in different style. But heads up, looks like 3rd position alert. Breezy Winter is coming back, is going to be right on in to catch up to Genesis, and she is driving well to go chill and confident to be focused up on a matter of precision. So here comes the 5th lap. The night time is going well to be stronger out there to have a clear forecast to be seen in display. Just have to pull out the brakes soon, and coming right back at turn 1 by entered in sector 2. As the road car battle rages on for every U.D.R.S drivers out there, especially Breezy is still trying to catch up and ongoing to be well embraced for the competent skill in motion. She had to defend herself, viewers. She might have to take the 3rd position any way she can, and Sal Vandenberg in the Ferrari F50 might have to step it up a little bit, as he still had to go for turning up the race around and alternative to catch up for a matter of distance to get a little bit much more further longer. As it goes on for Breezy, she's getting closer to overtake Genesis soon. Just have one Porsche 911 GT3 Type 997 2009 has to get closer in soon, and then Genesis is about to go shake up for a little bit for his Toyota Supra. It's the car collector guy versus the ice chill girl from Yukon is gonna have to keep things up to go for the battle in second place. But heads up, looks like 4th place alert. Denzel Carlton in the Porsche 911 GT3 RS is now been coming up to be well placed up to go for another round in battle with Sal Vandenberg. But everybody is about to go for it. They're about to go rushing up the paces and step it up to see how it feels to go for the concentration through for the one-on-one showdown. And oh, looks like Breezy is doing well, and she's going chill, faster, and moving on in second place. And Sal Vandenberg just comes around to have a patient moment to see how Genesis has been dropped down in position 4. So viewers, looks like Breezy Winter is about to catch up to my current position as I had to defend myself to go cheat the podium, and here comes the final lap. Sal Vandenberg just beat my current record and update into, wait, looks like Denzel Carlton just steps in and swoops faster to be achieved and beat my own record by 2 minutes, 9.214 seconds. This is so absolutely crazy out there to see my OCs are about to give it all they got. This is insane and challenging to see my OCs are about to go all in and get faster for the thrill of a time attack battle. The final lap is getting drawn closer out there, viewers. This race is about to get over soon for round 2 as the final round before heading up to Europe. But not yet at least. I still got this one and make it to go cheat to be well cleared up to be faster to be marked at the podium. Just one step ahead and have the session layout to go faster in few turns and corners. And there goes Genesis is now been rolling back in 3rd place to help himself with his Toyota Supra by overtake the Ferrari F50. Now Breezy might need to step it up. She might have to go race up and chill, and then one supercar and the JDM sports car are about to chase right in to catch up with a nice chill of the Porsche 911 GT3 Type 997 2009. Oh, looks like Ferrari F50 steps in, and looks like there goes Toyota to be switching around on 3rd and 4th place. It looks like Genesis is about to get a little bit more heated up effort out there to take the heat with Sal Vandenberg. But heads up, Breezy. 2 boys are about to go one-on-one battle, and you might have to stay focused on this one, and that means second place is only just for you. Now it all comes down to how the final sector is about to take the full stretch. I'm about to win this race, you guys. This will go achieve and drastically to have a hard challenging effort to go clear, and the finish line is just right over here to be in the right bet, and I got myself to go 1st place at the podium, and there you go. Race number 2 of 3 for U.D.R.S iNSport World Car Series goes to me to have a once moment and Chevrolet Corvette for the win. Awesome and hard pacing battle to go clean racing around in Tokyo Expressway in east clockwise. But brilliantly and much more talented to go outstanding remarkable by 13 minutes, 24.357 seconds, and Denzel Carlton just took the 5th lap, is now been placed to go highlight in the main moment. But man, they did very well and very drastically to see some good tougher opponents out there for my OCs, and especially for Arcadia Paladias in the Lamborghini Gallardo LP560-4 2008, along with my beloved OC Lexia in the Jaguar F-Type R 2014. But however, the 13th through the 28th place driver like Lance Reyes in the Chevrolet Camaro SS 2016 did very good, but close as ever for Horizon in the Nissan Soleil 1998 and few other JDM cars, including with Jerry in 18th place for the Chevrolet Corvette CR-1 4th generation 1989. But last but not least for Gash Fernandez, still doing well, and he might need to be preferred to have a better amount of upgrade for the Toyota GR86 RC is now need to be worked up and get well to be improved. But same goes to Cardin, but it takes time and have some tuning work adjustments to go for a better kind of personalization and balance of performance. But wow, 113,550 credits by clean race has been going double up and race well to be achieved to have another 4-star roulette ticket as a new day awaits. So here's the replay and have a good look, viewers. It does matter to see which kind of my OCs to drive very well for the best and the latest out there for race number 2 in Tokyo Expressway. But the grid start always have to go warm up as usual, and that means for myself will be the best effort to go faster up in the high speed effort. But especially to have some different position drivers, and I'll have to take a good look on Breezy in position 11. There she is right now. Take a good look for this nice kind of a white snow. Porsche is doing well to have a different holiday since December from Christmas. But we're in July. This race goes on for the season of summer as the road car for the United Defense Reformation Service still have some good, excellent racing opportunities and ideas for myself for this main part of the content video. But they did very well, and looks like I'll have to take a good check on Jenna Watkins in 6th place for the 2023 Nissan C Performance. They're about to go right in onto the clock out there, viewers. All of my OCs, including myself, are about to take the other half session around the course in the main sector by round in number 3 and 4. But I bet Davis Bennett out there to be having a good look on the Land Evo 9 MR GSR 2006 is currently to go for a JDM tuner style as he pronounced himself as the B-spec Chrysler of Land Evo cars. But it uses to have my own OCs for a very long time out there since I had him since Gran Turismo 5 back then. But consider this, I'll have to make sure to have Davis Bennett to have a good placement to become as a member of the U.D.R.S iNSport racer. And there goes my true blue hair girl, Cerulean Rivers, in the Subaru Impreza WRX version 6 is now going to have to be packed up to go in defense at 3rd place. But she did good out there, viewers. She might have to go basic and drive well to have a good confidence in motion. But man, just really like her, and what's most for the best, my dear beloved OC Lexia, she is about to go heated up on the chase as the first lap to go full stretch while she's in 2nd place. Man, I really so love her so much out there, viewers. Her Jaguar F-Type R Coupe is the best pick for her. But on second thought, maybe I have to get down and do the capture thumbnail image, and then this will have my good look at the Corvette will be placed to be seen later on. Good thing I already saved a replay, and that is a wonderful nighttime race in Tokyo Expressway, ladies and gentlemen. U.D.R.S iNSport Real Car Series for number 2 has been finishing up, and then the random pick before heading up to Europe is about to get a little bit more excited out there to have a good times to go racing in nostalgia. Just wait for it, and then the last stop is about to get ready to go at D Forest Raceway. Now, this will do a last race for the day, viewers. I just really get down to have a good fun times of racing introduction between myself and my fellow OCs ever since the United Defense Reformation Service has been formed. But one more thing perhaps, I just really had to get down to do some plan of management by selecting vehicles from garage. But if anything else happens to it, I'll have to do much more requests to get planned to do some matter of management or adjust the grid. But hang on gosh, I'll have to select my car types and give a road car to have a better kind of a sports car that you might need to be preferred to have a better pick. So, if I ever think about to choose one kind of a best available vehicle selection, so I'll have to decide to get things to go organized and suitable for a personal station to have a balance of performance. But I'll have to put Gash Bernardes and have the Lamborghini Urus 2018 is doing well to be pack a punch, and have Horizon to be switching up to have a different kind of a road car to go for a different style, and see which one should I have to go with. But it takes time, Every kinds of different characteristic vehicles to have a different performance takes a lack of concentration. But on second thought, if I had to think about to go for a different kind of a Porsche vehicle, but maybe I'm really gonna have to think about to have the different sports car, as I had to go for the Porsche Cayman GT4 2016, which is gonna have to take a good accepted request, and then Jerry Collins will might need to get a better kind of a sports car to have a main pick ever since to be driving with a Chevrolet Corvette CR-1 4th generation. But I'll have to pick him with an Alpine A110 Premier Edition 2017, and as for the last race, well, maybe I'll have to give Lance Reyes to have a better car to go for a selection of pick. But it's all about matter of progress and have this introduction event for myself for the main segment video. Let's see, which one should I have to give a better kind of a vehicle for Lance? I got it. I'll have to put him and use the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat 2015, which is very more challenging and born like a beast. Just at the same starting grid to go management up, have Tanner Burns in 10th place, Gash Bernanez to go in position 7, while Alexia will have to take 2nd place along with Horizon to have to go switching up to be placed in 13th place. So it does matter. Every kind of the race and personalization of your very own event is all about to have your own creativity. Then it's all said. Price credit to go by 39,800 credits. Last race, here I come, and this will call it for a day by the end of the current video. But it takes a matter of patience out there to have this masterpiece of creativity for my own kind of a custom race when playing on Gran Turismo 7. But this is the moment out there, as I just really might need to have my channel to go up into 1,000. This is the most very important goal ever yet to have myself to go achieve of success to have my own creativity after 13 years of the making for my own YouTube channel. But it's all about doing some creativity, racing, and strategy for myself to have my own OCs will give a good kind of a racing series for myself when playing on in Gran Turismo 7. As you may ever think to become as a viewer or a car enthusiast, feel welcome to, and this will might have to give it all I got to have the last race. We'll do the last part of the party racing introduction. But there's more to come, as I had to do it, and then the showcase battle will have to plant myself for the next custom race video later on. So here I go, viewers. The last race is gonna get a lot more fun out there to have a good different racetrack and condition to go brighter on daytime. The spectators are about to see U.D.R.S sports car to go racing in action. Just look at my OCs go. They're about to take the first turn in the out and out, the basic line corner. Just have to get behind on Angela in the RE Amira FD3S RX-7 before climbing up to take the hill before turn 2 is coming up. Amazing. This is brilliant and real going competition out there to see my OCs to go for a matter of racing action in D-Force Raceway. Here comes sector 2. This will have to get a little bit tighter out there. Avoid the contact and watch out for each other to avoid a penalty. Just have to take one overtake and right onto my cutie OC. Dive down below on turn 9, and here comes the 10th turn. Alright, Lawrenson, hope you're ready. You're about to go revving up with a Dodge Charger, so I'll have to take it much more going easy moment. Alright, right on track. Now, side by side goes in by the tunnel. Arcadia overtakes Scarlett Lima as she's about to catch up to Arcadia to have the second out and out closer. And this will do very... Hold on, looks like Breezy is going off the track. That should take a little bit more concentration to be very extra careful to have a little bit more avoid the contact, as she still remains to have no effect on receive the penalty. But no hard feelings, Jerry. Just might need to keep things a little bit more careful next time. So first lap is all clear. Now lap number 2 coming up onto the next course to get down to be closer to have some 7 opponents to go. But look at Gash Bananas, viewers. He is driving where the Lamborghini U.D.R.S is going for a 454 SUV to take on with a Subaru Impreza and a Ferrari F50 in position 6 and 5. Just have to hold the line together. It gets awesome out there. Just wait until the supercar for my Corvette will have to be climbing up to be in the 6th position as ever said to be done. Only 5.9 seconds left. Come on, Henry. I can see you right now at the top 3 position right next to my Lexia and Genesis in 3rd place. This will do for a most impressive top tier U.D.R.S sports car of the day to go highlights, and then Sal Bendenberg in the Ferrari F50 comes right back to be well faster up in the most impressive supercar ever yet. Got to hold the line together. Denzel Carlton is stepping up to be in 4th place. He's going to overtake at Lexia, and she's dropping down to 4th place, and he goes on forward to be right at the bat in 3rd place. Heads up, Genesis. Denso is coming up right on your tail. I'll have to take your place, Lexia. I'll go 4th place, and then 3rd lap we'll push up in the halfway mark. Alright, looks like this would do very interesting to have a full boy showdown, to have a 2 versus 2 battle. But interesting to have 2 high performance sports cars versus 2 Japanese sports cars to get in on the way. Just have to keep my good eyes peeled. Just go into 3rd place, overtake Henry Hardenix Richards' current position in the Mitsubishi GTO Twin Turbo, and then coming right back and get focused on Genesis Briggs in 1st place. Come on, keep going. I got the faster lap time has been obtained and achieved well by 1 minute 39.776 seconds. Just look at them go. Side by side between Porsche and Toyota Supra is about to go for an intense heated battle. Come on, G, you can do it. Stay on track, and Denso is going for a right upper hand advantage, and there it goes. He's stepping up, and he's going faster to take the lead. Awesome, impressive, and brilliantly awesome to see Denzel Carlton took the lead. But unless I'll have to take a one-on-one battle before the 4th lap is coming up to go stepping up by a penultimate. But not yet until a few other drivers of my OCs is going to get a little bit more heated battle out there to beat my own faster lap time, as the 4th lap is stepping up towards nearly there. Time to work it all the way to go defense. This is doing well management to be planned and get settled in to have a matter of event progression order for the main video, viewers. If you ever think about having your own kind of a custom race when you're playing on Gran Turismo 7, make your own event and see how it works up to go for challenging ways to have your own different vehicles that you already own throughout the game, and especially to have some different moments and some different racing strategy ever since from 2022. So I had to get back in 1st place. Looks like Denso is already been worked up to go harder and faster to have a progression in speed of performance. So here it comes. Just have to take the apex and avoid his secret element of surprise. Okay, he's right on my tail. Just have to stay well and clear on the final turn. full stretch coming up and heading up to the final lap. Nice and stunning performance. 1 minute 39.237 seconds, and looks like Arcadia just took my lap time by achieving a new run in 1 minute 38.833 seconds. But without the harnessing the powers of the Ori Calcros, he just really think about racing is very much more enjoyed to be excited. Well, I can see him in 5th place, and he's going right next to Lexia and Henry Richards in position 6 and 7 as the final lap is already here. This will do challenging up to go tougher as effort to be achieved and setting up to go competent and skilled by sports car during this 3rd part of the last race. But introduction does matter to have a good official racing party out there, and this real challenge starts right here, and right now for myself is I just got a lot of good ways to go on. But I'll have to give it all I got, and Time Attack will go for the last step, will do my own last resort. Steady as it goes. Denso is waiting for me to have a best push to come in. Watch that check flag to get closer, and right on the 1 second behind the gap. Steady as it goes. Terrific and impressive to go faster achieved at the podium. Awesome and very nice for myself to take the 1st place as the 3rd race for U.D.R.S iNSport World Car Series. Now that's a good sporty competition out there to have day 1 of the most important official race in GT7 custom race opportunity. But I mean, viewers just really gonna miss out the moments out there. It takes perspective and masterpiece to see this content video is a good truthful ways to have a much more updated look. And also yet, by the record in total time in 8 minutes 29.436 seconds, and Arcadia just beat my lap time by just took in a minute 37.342 seconds in the 5th lap before I just took over to go achieve and updatable. But good race, Arcadia. You did very well, and I'm very proud of you to see how you can do very well to have a precisely laced and race well to go all-wheel drive supercar for the Golaro LP560-4 2008, and especially for Denzel Carlton. But man, you did very well out there, my bro. You just did well and drive well to have a nice Porsche 911 GT3 RS. It's all about to have a good different high-performance sports car to go faster up along with Genesis with his Toyota Super RC 1997. But looks like Lance Reyes did very well to be driving with a Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat along with Gash Menendez, just right pick for the Lamborghini U.D.R.S 2018, as he has a cousin still might have some good focusing ways by carrying out with her career is kickboxing. But luckily Gash did very well. Driving 454 SUV is very good for him. And that's not all. 39,800 credits with no clean bonus, and that will call it in to have the last race and World Car Series introduction just been called for a day as the 1st season. But on second thought, just have to take a good look on Arcadia to have a good placement moment out there before we see content thumbnail image. But in that case, you guys might have to come and check it out to watch all 3 content replays for myself and my OCs to have all U.D.R.S iNSport livery. But it takes time, but I'll have to let you know, we'll always have to keep a good watchful eye on notification by the posting of image. Just have a good excited moment out there to have that race, and also yet, if you may ever think about watching this replay, feel welcome to and watch it on Twitch at any time. But hang on, just have one good close in on the thumbnail image. It gets a little bit blurry out there, but wow, me and my OCs are really did well out there to have a lot of good race and have some fun. Just wait to go around on turn 9 and have the scene to go in turn 10. Let's give it a little close in, and there you go. It was a lot of fun out there for myself and my fellow OCs to have a 3-race party introduction as the first season for the U.D.R.S iNSport Real Car Series. But there will be having more races out there to help myself to go for a plan of creativity, and also yet to have a different session to go for the next upcoming content video. We'll go racing and to showcase to have a good moment. But even yet, having a full party racing is going to be a lot of good concentration out there to go for the road car and race car to have a competition in style for the United Defense Reformation Service and its racing team division. iNSport will always have to keep on racing, stay clean, and then moving on forward after my current session to be on the progress from the GTWS Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup along with the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. But one chapter has already ended, and then the new one, by having a next step forward, we'll always have to keep racing to be continued on. But it was a lot of grueling battle out there to have some working in session, and I really think about having a short period of race will go warm up in session, and that we might need to have the next one, as I had to think about to have a different ways to go full custom race challenge to help myself with my OCs, along with dispenser camp fan art liveries, and also yet Total Drama fan art liveries are still exist and will ready up to go for a new part of the season, and currently they have a different part of the challenge. But as you may ever think that I said before, having brand new content videos takes a long time by doing hard work. Alright, let's do one relay ticket available, but man, I've already got a 5-star ticket has been received from July 14, 2025. But on second thought, I'll have to do by one 3-star roulette ticket, and then this will have to call it for a day. But after all, it takes a good fun racing to go full custom, and one prize for myself to go for a small payday of earning. But there's no need to do that to go by receiving all roulette tickets, but one time only, as I just already took by a participation in custom race. So what do you guys think about watching the 3 races as the United Defense Reformation Service iNSport Real Car Series as a custom race event? It takes a lot of hard work out there to get myself to be planned and work in session for this video, as I will be ready up to have some changes for myself to have this one to become as a complete edition. But even yet, as I still been yet to be recorded on live streaming session, but many changes out there as I had to keep moving on forward after the full walkthrough for my journey for 3 seasons ever since from 2022, and currently to see how's it going out there for 2025. But luckily, as I still have to keep moving on forward, and the weekly challenges is still available to be participate to go faster up in 5 events only. But it takes time, but I really think about having one event of the race and one content video at a time. But it turns out to have some different ways in matter of racing creativity as a Gran Turismo player. But special thanks to Liberty Digital to have some brand new changes to the custom race, and that will give me the ability to help myself and my fellow OCs where to go out and have some fun to go racing and competition ever since to have the first introduction race from WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. But as of right now for this year, it's about to go full race season as official for myself, in case this video might need to have a lot of viewers out there to go and give it a lot of good support. But I can't wait. My channel is about to go up into 1,000 soon, so help me out, and then I'll have to be ready to go continue on in the weekly challenges, and also yet many ideas to come as I'm about to wrap it up before at the end of the current video. Before the showcase race, we'll have to take the first one to find out what it is. But be patient, viewers. Having a showcase race for myself, and this is going to get a little bit more interesting out there that you guys may never want to see this before. But just you wait, and then I will have to keep racing on in GT7. We'll be ready to go continue on. So thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. Glad that you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on DeviantArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. We'll join to get access for price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel by becoming a member. It's the best way to help out with the super thanks as an extra. We'll support and grow. And also, check it out with some short videos that showcase what my U.D.R.S iNSport Tech livery, Total Drama fan art liveries, and Dispenser Camp fan art liveries is about to have a good place to welcome here at any time. I'll be see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again at the next current video. Keep on racing, stay clean.